Describe Birmingham in one word.
Disgusting.
Very wet. Brilliant.
Wet and raining.
Describe Birmingham in one word for me.
Vibrant. Chaotic.
Describe Birmingham in one word.
It's a very interesting place.
Horrible. Over the last couple of years, Birmingham has become more commercialised, with businesses changing and expanding. Of course, this would have affected the population rate, but the question is, how has it affected the local people? In this documentary, we will be exploring the disadvantages and the advantages of living in Birmingham and having a business in Birmingham. Join me, Sebastian Waldron, to investigate. With the new development, there has been an increase in the population rate, with people constantly coming in and out of the city. Not only has this resulted in the increase of street performers and buskers, but it's also profited small and big businesses in Birmingham. We sat down with Hugh Meads, the current manager of Selfridges, on his thoughts of the development. I'm going to start with the first question. How long have you been a manager of Selfridges for?
6 years.
6 years. How do you find it? Is it good or bad? Or?
Business is good, yeah. The city centre redevelopment has gone well.
How do you feel about the constant development that's around you in Birmingham while working at Selfridges?
On the whole, it's a good thing for us because it means we get more what we call footfall in the trade. So we get more people coming, so more people are walking around the town centre. If they've got more reasons to come to the city centre, that's more people are going to walk into our shop.
Yeah. And would you say that your sales figures have gone up and down now that Grand Central's opened into a bigger place? More and more people are travelling there. You know, you've got John Lewis.
It's very early days yet. Obviously, John Lewis are a competitor for us, but on the whole, it looks positive. It looks as though our figures are up, and Grand Central Station improves the image of Birmingham, gives people more of a reason to come in, makes it more comfortable for people. So anything that brings people into the city centre can only be good for us.
What do you think about Birmingham and the Bullring?
Birmingham's just a lovely place to come to, really. The Bullring, it's got everything you need, all the shops.
Yeah, what shops do you shop at?
JD, Fortisano, Zara just round the corner, Selfridges as well. Everywhere it's got Bullring's got everywhere.
And now that Grand Central is open, just over there, what do you think about it being open now that John Lewis? Do you think that more and more people are coming? Do you think it's more busier? Or?
Yeah, it's so much better. It's like a redevelopment like the Palisades, isn't it? The Palisades just a lot better. It just looks a lot better.
So the development may have been a success, but what about its effect on the local people? We spoke to Alex Martin, who has been struggling with poverty for several years and is currently homeless. Do you struggle with poverty?
I do, daily basis, trying to get food, shop.
And does the city contribute enough to its people?
No, I don't think so. It's frustrating because there's so many people out here, because myself, I'm just one person, you know what I mean? There's making promises and there's nothing comes through, you know what I mean? No one comes back to us, you know what I mean?
How long have you been living in Birmingham for?
I have lived in Birmingham pretty much all my life.
And how is the situation now?
It's the same.
So does the city contribute enough to the people?
No,
No.
definitely not. They concentrate on the main area of town, but the outskirts of Birmingham and the suburbs are terrible.
What do you think of the development of Birmingham?
The development? All that money they spent millions of pounds on it, and that money could have been used to help the poor, build homeless shelters and food shelters. The council in Birmingham need to help the areas that are in need and not just concentrate on the town area of Birmingham.
And would you say that the development has impacted you for the better or for the worst?
Definitely worse. If you go to a poor area of Birmingham, everywhere it's pretty messy. I mean, I guess the word to use is unclean, unsanitary.
According to Birmingham City Council, they specifically stated that they would include more resources, i.e. homeless shelters, food banks, etc. Would you agree?
No, of course not. Homeless banks? Like, I haven't seen any funding that helps us.
There has been a lot of controversy towards poverty's rapid increase. Almost half of all Birmingham's children live in England's poorest areas. A commission report shows a 50% rise of children in low-income families, particularly in Birmingham. As you can see from this graph, the population has increased due to its success of the development, but unfortunately so has the poverty rate.
I don't know what to say. It's heartbreaking, really.
That's very shocking, yeah.
Well, it's the government.